Hey guys, Oscar here, and I'm doing a item review or toy review on the Power Ranger Mighty Morphin Green Ranger Legacy Collection. As said there, Power Rangers, Saban Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. It has epic box design with the Green Ranger with the Dragon Dagger and flute. It comes with several accessories, but two like exclusive ones. I think they're supposed to be the hands, or, like the swords, the Dragon Dagger stuff. And this is like one of the first series of it. You can get the Red Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Red Ninja Storm, Red Mighty Morphin, Green Mighty Morphin, Red Ninja Storm, Blue Ninja Storm, or Yellow Ninja Storm. And I guess in the next series, there will be these coming out, the next Mighty Morphin Rangers, and they will be you get all them and they create a part. Green don't have one because Green's not part of the main Megazord. So yeah, I guess all these will come out eventually in the series. I know these ones are already out. I've seen them already. But yeah, let's get this guy out of the box. And I've already got the things off of them and stuff because I've already messed up these videos a few times, to be honest with you guys. And there's even this, which is the Power Ranger Lightning Bolt. And I'll probably put this on my wall in a little bit. And that's it, guys. So with this guy and all the accessories out of the package, I'm going to go ahead and get all this out of the package already. That way it's just, yeah, it takes up less time for me to get this stuff out of the packaging. So, the Dragon Dagger in its sheath. Oh, that loud crackling sound of this stuff. Ah, I love it. Green Ranger. Next, the other two hands. And his technical sword. Okay. So I'll get to those other things in a little bit. So, for this guy, he has articulation in several places, such as his arms do only go from there and there. There's like above the elbow, so it's 360. At the elbow is double jointed. There's two joints there. It's for later it's for posing. The wrist is on a 360-degree ball joint. But same thing for the other arm. And the head goes up that far, down that far. It's going 360 degrees. Again, for more posability. Same thing with the legs, except for the legs are on double joint. Foot or above the ankle and below the knee, still 360. The ankle has some good bendability to it. Goes about that far back, that far forward. She actually gives you a lot of potential poses, honestly. And I guess it's for posability and stuff, but you got this. And this. So yeah, I guess that is kind of like for epic, like, wow poses. Yeah, posing, I guess. I don't know what that's technically used for. But these hands that are already on them are mostly for the sword. Now, this sword is well sculpted. I really like it. It is quite accurate to the sword that he uses. I think the other Rangers use the same sword too. I don't remember correctly. Let me see. No, I think their blaster was their sword. I haven't seen it in a while. I think he was the one with the unique sword. And so yeah, and there's this little red gem there. Oh, I don't know what this reminds me of now. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. This is what their swords look like, or basically what their swords look like, which is kind of ironic because Tommy Oliver, who's the character, who was the Green Ranger's character, or David Jason Franks, which was the actor, plays in Dino Thunder. Well, sword just pops into this hand, or these hands. Now, that's what these hands are for. These hands are for, like, the sword holding, but the, ooh, did my mind just explode? No, okay, I was right. So, that's what these hands are for posing with that sword, and the next hand, which I'm about to put on, which I have to pause the video to put on because they're a hassle, put on, are for the Dragon Knight, which I'm about to show you guys. So, back whenever we get the hands on. Another thing I forgot to mention with this thing is this movement, and it squeaks. It's saddening. I hurts my feelings. It squeaks. It moves that far. That. Ow. And I also want to mention the sculpting of the guy. He's really well sculpted, and really there was a lot of detail. There's even the golden straps that went for the vest, and like the helmet is really nice sculpted. Like you can see the teeth, like the eyes, the red jewelling. There's so much detail, and like the Morpher actually has a dragon coin, not just like the generic 5 animal coin like you normally see on some things. I think like some of the things would just have the animal 5, like the 5 animal coin. Don't quote me on that. Let me check the box for something. Yeah, I think that's what the normal ones are gonna have, the 5 animals. And yeah, like there's really well detailed in here. So for the flute, I'm going to, and instead of this thing doesn't come off, which is quite saddening to me. I wish they could take the chest off, this thing off. Because in the TV show, I think in the red one there's one of these. The TV show, Jason, which is the I'm going by character names, not by actor names. Jason, which is the Red Ranger, got hit by acid by one of Repulsa's minion gold goons, we want to call them, and it caused like Jason to like get really hurt, and so Tommy takes off his vest, which is kind of the source to his like last remaining power, and he starts losing his power, and it saves Jason's life, and it was a pretty cool episode. And then, like, for the Dragon Dagger Sheath, there's a little peg in the hole right there, and you just poof it in. What I like about these is this is as close as an SH figure art as I'll ever get. And the Dragon Dagger is also really well sculpted, too. Like, it looks like it looks in the box. Pretty nice. The SH figure arts are basically what Japan got as, like, action figures, I guess you could say. And the dagger just kind of right in. So and they have like several to their hands depending on which pose they were in. I had to pose for, like every single thing they did, and it was pretty awesome too. Like I wanted a lot of the SH figure arts, SH figure art items, and now I have basically. This is basically my version of the SH figure art because there's no way in hell I'm getting the actual ones. These things are like, I want to say roughly, I don't go by Japanese prices, so I think one of them I heard for, I was like, one of these was like 3,000 yen, maybe, which is like relatively around like $300 or $30. I forget what the thing was. And now I'm using the Dragon Dagger, calling the Dragon's Order. I'm kind of tempted to play the music for calling the Dragon's Order, the flute tune, which I really love. That tune's amazing. And yeah, well, that's basically it for this figure. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I had a great time recording this video, especially because Power Rangers I'm a real big fan of Power Rangers. You guys bunch of my friends that. But and especially Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver was one of my favorite characters. He had a complete comeback too. Like it wasn't just after Turbo, whenever he last stopped being a Ranger, he was no longer a Ranger. He came back for several things. He came back for the Red episode, which was basically all the Red Rangers got together, and they fought. I forgot what they were. Who they were. Basically, the villains looked a lot like the Beetleborgs, which is kind of funny. Which is another TV series from Spawn. But it was like the Tech Empire from Zeo. And there was a lot of interesting stuff with what it was and what Power Rangers was, and kind of still is today. There's a lot more that they could have done with it. like in Japan with that super down charge that we have, which is called Kyuger back over there. Um, they're like the person who like gave them the powers of being a ranger was this bird guy. It was basically supposed to be that guy in the start of Down Charge. They had this weird like alien dude show up. Basically, that was supposed to be who their like leader was, and he became the 6th Ranger. Like he became like I guess you could say like nothing was like the 8th Ranger or whatever it was, because there was a lot of Rangers in that one. It was like a red, white, and blue episode, so he became like I think it was silver or something like that. And that was more if it was like a red, white, and blue coloration. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But I really like back to Tom Oliver. He came back from being the Red Ranger to being. He went from being the Green Ranger, the evil Green Ranger, to being the good Green Ranger, to being the White Ranger, to Red for a long while, to being the Black Ranger. That was pretty cool how he became the Ranger in that. And then he came back to be Red again. He played Red Turbo. And it was really cool how they do a lot of the Power Ranger stuff, and I really enjoy it. Enjoy watching it, and I still do it today because Netflix has all of them on. We watch them sometimes. But yeah, just want to say thank you guys for the support on the channel. Whoop! Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry, I thought I was doing an actual vlog for a minute. And as well for the support on this channel, the support you give this channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope just from this review and what I've said about Power Rangers, kind of get you to go to Netflix, kind of look at some look at Mighty Morphin and some of the original stuff. If you want to watch Power Rangers, don't go to Megaforce. Stop at Super Samurai. That's where you need to stop at. That's as far forward as you need to go with Power Rangers. Anything past Super Samurai is good, because those are like basically like whenever there was still real emotion put into the show. After Super Samurai, it was just like, oh, we gotta fight bad guys. Let's go do this and get it over with. And it really was not the point. Like they knew they had to save the world. Their goal was to save the world. If they didn't, they knew that there was what they could do. And it was really awesome and really good shows. Some of them had different plots. Like Overdrive had the plot of they were trying to find jewels to enhance save the world to complete the crown of the Aurora crown, stuff like that. Ninja Storm was like Lothor came back and like attacked their ninja academy, and there was a bunch of cool stuff to it. But yeah, Power Rangers is a really good series if you watch the old stuff. Nowadays, if you watch it, try to think Super Power Rangers like, you won't get the feel of it. You won't get what it truly is. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is Oscar signing out. See ya.